got all these toppers. These are from Game Masters Pinball Mods. So they got plenty of toppers, which we will show in later. But the one I'm going to show you, and reason for this video, I actually got, this is they just released it and I've got it for the Expo, is for Simpsons Pinball Party. It is a little messy packed, but he just made it and this is the display for the show. So I definitely got it a little bit cheaper just to show. It was on the condition to show. I'm happy to show it. I'll definitely shill for the stuff I like. So there's a session. This is the session that's ended. So basically, the Pinball Expo, Melbourne Pinball Expo, this have it in sessions. I've, of course, if I'm a contributor, if you can see it right there, so I can stay here, whatever, I can do whatever I want. I can stay as long as I want. So during that, we got an hour, so we're going to install this. And basically, you've got your screws, you've got this taps into something. We'll have to. So it's definitely a tiny bit of setup. These sort of clip in. So it's going to be but I'm going to hopefully. So it might not be the cleanest video, but I'm going to try and show you how it goes in. And we'll get it mounted up there because my Bart one, I had the Data East one, it's just fragile. So, but yeah, you can see how thick. That's a thick acrylic, and really strong, really nice. And we'll definitely show you his stall. I'll get him to come on. We got the guy come in, Felix. So, well, we'll try and install this. And we got an hour, so stay tuned. I'm just going to show you the quick way to get these going. It's basically, this is the main plug, and it's going to go and plug into here, and that's going to tap. You'll need some wire, which I will show you the process. You've got to tap into 12 volt, and these are your screws to mount it. I believe there'll be instructions either here or on the website. I will edit that in if what there is, and go from there. And basically, we're going to get the two Phillips heads in. I got Daniel, Steel Tiger Pinball, so he's helping. I've got to get it basically in here.
They've already got holes from the old topper.
Yeah,
improved topper.
Yeah, if they line up, then we'll use those.
They should line up pretty close.
Because I had to do that to get the old Data East one in, but
yeah, but at least they're going to be centered if I get them close enough to each other.
Yeah, it's because it was like it was free because it needed free screws. But this one, it's just going to be one.
It's going to be about there, I think.
1 and 2. So there's the LED strip. There's a full. So just 2 screws in that. And then basically we'll have to get these wires into one of these vents, and then we'll tap it into the 12 volt. Maybe not this vent. That's I think that's where it looks like where the ballast is. So
yeah, we'll
I'd say one of these two. So that can go on.
New topper.
Yeah. Mike from Home Pin. Yeah. On YouTube. Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna look nice. First one out. I'll display. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah, all acrylic. It's very thick too. Nice. Yeah, so they. Oh, hang on. That's what I show you. That's all mounted, all there. So big reveal. Look at that. So that's basically what it's going to look like on your machine. Maybe I'll check with Felix, but I think you can put that on the Data East one.
Yeah, you can put it on the
Data so you can put it on the Data East. So either Simpsons you get. Heck, if you want to hack it into the arcade game, I bet you could.
I bet you could.
But yeah. Oh, you just move the box out of the way and wait. Oh, that is one. So.
That's been solid.
So basically, get it in there. and get in one of these and we'll see where to tap it. With Stern WhiteStars, you'll have a plug. So on Stern's WhiteStars, I've got a plug here because that's usually where they mount the T-sop. So feed it through here. Should be on. There'll be one on the back, and we'll poke that out. All right. So just basically finger tighten. This is finger tight. Maybe it's tighter. That should come out.
I'll come around this side. That'll get it. There you go.
So that's. I'm just holding the other side. I should be on this side, but I'll go.
There you go. Give it a bit of a whack and it'll fall out now.
And then I'll take it. And then on this other side, it'll basically pop right off. So that's the old T-sop tournament. So yeah, they got it here instead of on the spikes that are up there. So one of the ways to install it, you could tap it in here, run out. But if you got the speaker lights like I do, you can plug it here or get a splitter. So at the moment I might show this off for now and see if we can hunt down a splitter. So we got it mounted, it's all up and running, look at that. All up and running, such a beauty. If I turn the light on, let's see, just turn the light on just to show you how high quality that is. Absolute beauty. But I got my dad quickly going out to J-Car to get a splitter. So, because again, you can tap into on the board, or excuse me, you got the speaker wire. Basically, you can just tap into that, and then that's how it's mounted on the back. See right there, it's just mounted, goes through, really clean, really nice. Top, yeah, really nice. So yeah, so I got the splitter a while back, just due to the busy season I couldn't show this off. So I have the splitter that powers the topper and the lights, because I didn't have one at the Pinball Expo. I had to have this on because I was advertising it, so I had this running instead of these, even I got these the day before. You would have to tap into the 12 volts in the board here, the driver board, power driver board thing. But because I got a color DMD, it's actually got right there, this where it plugs in from the game, 12 volt line. There's one that splits, there's like a wire splitter. So one's for the color DMD, one's for anything else you want to use. And I was able to take that. I'll turn this off, I can see it clearly. And this is the adapter, if you saw the video, coming from, this is coming from the, yeah, one of them, it's coming from that. So this is coming from the cabinet, giving you 12 volts, and that was going to the speakers lights. But instead, I got a splitter which is one part of it. One of the other ones down there, and I'm not going to take that off. But basically, this one just reaches. You're able to plug it in. What you'll have to do is plug it in this part first, and then have this part sitting out when you're putting this back in. And then with a splitter, you have, hang on, a bit on the board. Yeah, sort of have it. It's going to be a bit of a pull, but if you got a longer one, cool. But yeah, so it's sort of like that, and then it goes through. I sort of got it just sitting around here. This big ass thing. But yeah, it's just gonna sit there, and there's your plug that goes into that, and it should just, you just make sure it's tight and make sure it's not too pulling, which I forgot to make sure, but yeah, there it goes. that board's not really doing any high voltage anyway, because that board, all that board does now is just power the, which I didn't know this when I was putting the color DMD, it actually powers the mini driver board as well, because I had this disconnected. I thought, we're not going to use that. So I just unplugged it, and then I was going to remove it, and it wasn't doing anything, and then plugged the cables and everything back in, and this board came on, so that does something to power this, so I have to keep it in there. But it's just going to sit right around there. Though this one does have an issue of powering the DMD. That's the one thing, because that's from my Family Guy, and I had Family Guy with a regular DMD, so that's not original. But it's just mainly to power this, and that's really it. Because I'm keeping this game, it's going to stay a color DMD. So that's sort of wired there. And then it's interesting, you got it's the T-SOPs. It's a bit of a messy bunch, but yeah, it's how it is. But yeah, that's all in, and of course through the hole. Then it just powers up like that, and you've got both running. And I do recommend having this sort of setting, the yellow, and then it's got a tiny bit of red to light this up. I do have the this just sort of just hangs out around there. That's really it, but it works fine. I think I'll keep it on that setting, so I'm not really gonna use it much. But yeah, so that's pretty much how you get it operating. And that's what I'd show you. Yeah, this is an earlier Simpsons, pre-Lord of the Rings, because this has got the sound chip, which is this one. If I can zoom in, maybe. So that's the actual sound chip, the BSMT 2000 chip. So that's all real, in that one of them, I think one of these does the other ones does the speech, I believe. Unless that does the speech too, I'm not sure. But yeah, so it's the real hardware. But yeah, so this machine's looking really nice. And what I showed here, got the Wizard of Oz poster from the record. I've got it there. So yeah, looking really nice against this. They're both looking really good. So hopefully soon I'll get this Dr. Pinball, which you've seen in the... Or I'll upload some of this footage first, I believe. It depends which footage I'll upload, but you've seen his stall. He's got a Simpsons. I'll get this all powder coated and all done, and this torn apart, and really just nice. So it's already looking great just with that stuff. So like, comment, subscribe. Happy New Year, and I'll see you in the next one.